Welcome to the Boat Buyer's Secret Weapons series. I'm your host, Captain Matt, and today we're talking about the things you need to know before you start your boat shopping. So, one of the first things that you want to think about is what you're actually looking to do. What's the boating lifestyle that's going to be important to you? Is it fishing? Is it water sports? Is it going to be cruising, overnighting, or a combination of all of these things? And really go through and think about what that lifestyle is going to look like 80% of the time. That's the big question that you want to think about. We talk about it in the Boat Buyer Secret Weapon Toolkit in our Boat Expo, but it's such a key piece to deciding and getting your boat shopping on the right path. The next thing you want to look at is your finances. What does your boating budget look like? And not just for the cost of the boat, but what does your entire boating budget look like for every aspect that's going to go into boat ownership, including fuel, insurance, gear, storage, all of those things that are included. And we've got some videos that go deep into the cost of ownership. We go into that in the expo, as well as the 7 savvy steps to boat buying. The next thing that you want to look at, and you can see, go to just usboatexpo.com to learn more of that about that boat expo. The next thing you want to ask is, hey, what does my perfect day on the water look like? So you know what the 80% is, and then is there anything that's kind of a, man, that's what I imagine. When I think about owning a boat, this is what I picture. And see if you can match that up with the 80% of what you see happening most of the time. Those two questions are really key. And once you know the budget side of things, you can start zeroing in on, okay, these are the types of boats I can afford new. I need to go pre-owned, or I want to go pre-owned, depending on your other factors that you look at. But those two questions are really helpful. Again, in the US Boat Expo, we cover a lot of this information. You go check that out at usboatexpo.com. And that leads us to the next one is, where are you going to store the boat? So once you have your budget figured out and you know, okay, this is how much per month, per year we can spend on our boating lifestyle, where are we going to keep this thing? Because now you need to start filling in your actual I've created a boat ownership calculator, but you've got to start filling in that budget with all of the costs of owning a boat, and storage can be a big one. And hey, if you're going to keep it in the garage, is it going to fit in the garage? If you're going to keep it in a marina, do they have availability at the marina? All of those things are going to be important to figure out before you start your shopping, so that you can tailor the boat to your needs, and you know that, hey, you've got everything's going to fit financially, so you're not looking at a boat that doesn't fit into the financial picture of your lifestyle. If you're going to trailer the boat, hey, is your vehicle capable of safely towing that particular boat that you're looking at? So you want to think about, are you going to be towing long distances? I just talked to a guy in the Boat Buyer Secret Weapon podcast that lives in Ohio, is going to boat in Ohio in the summertime, but then they're going to go down to Florida and boat in Florida. So he's going to make that 1,000, 1,500 mile journey back and forth twice a year. Well, if that's the case, you've got to think about what kind of vehicle do you have, and can it tow it safely? And you need to add up the total weight of what you're going to be towing. So that's the boat, that's the motor, that's the trailer, that's the fuel, water, and gear, so that everything adds up and you can not only tow it, but you can pull it safely, because there's a difference. Almost any vehicle can tow it a little bit, but is it going to be able to stop it? Is it going to be able to do it without ruining your vehicle and having a big expense there? The next thing you're going to look at is, who's going to take care of this boat? So one of the things that we talk about in a lot of our videos in the Boat Expo and the 7 savvy steps to boat buying is consider who is going to take care of the maintenance. One, that's going to be important as you figure out your budget. How much do they charge? Their hourly rate could be anywhere from $89 an hour up to $200, $250 an hour, depending on the type of boat that you have. Do they have the expertise to work on your engine and your drive? It's not the same as taking a Honda and there's 7 garages, Honda certified garages that you can take it to in dealers, and another 100 auto mechanics that are capable of working on it. there may be a brand of engine that you don't have anybody in your market area to service that has the capacity, that has the expertise, that has the tools, that has the computer software technology to do diagnostics on your engine. So think about all that stuff before you start shopping, and it's going to help you have a much better experience. I would love to hear any thoughts you have on what to think about before, if you've made any of these mistakes. YouTube has suggested a couple of videos here for you. If you enjoy this kind of video, we're putting out videos for boaters and boat buyers on a consistent basis. So go ahead and subscribe, leave the comment, and check out that U.S. Boat Expo if you're looking at buying a boat in the next 12 to 24 months.